Hi guys! So today I've been asked to do basically a review and a little bit of a hint and tips as to which nail products that I use. Now, I'm a bit of a nail technician. I can do acrylics, gels, I can do shellac, which is basically gels anyway. Now, basically these are just a few of my favourites. Obviously I'd love to hear if you've got your favourites, so leave them in the comments and I'll see what I can do. So basically, I've got a few. First of all, I've got Barry M. Now, I love Barry M, but basically, they do chip really badly. But the best thing about them is that they're so cheap, it doesn't really matter if they chip, because you can just repaint your nails so often that it doesn't matter if you have to buy more of it. It's like $2.99 a bottle, and they've got so many colours, it's ridiculous. I mean, obviously they've got the glitters, they've got their bright colours, and they've also got the jelly high shine. Now, I'm not so keen on the jelly. I don't think they look as nice. I'd rather have actual gels, which I'm wearing today. But to be honest, I don't really see the point. If you're going to have gel, have proper gel. So not my favourite. But overall, I do love the Barry M nail products. I mean, as I said, although, yes, they chip, they're so cheap, it doesn't matter. My next one is the Rimmel London I Love Lasting Finish. This one is in Marshmallow Heaven. Marshmallow Heaven. I do like these. Again, they chip quite easily, but you know, again, they're so cheap, it really doesn't matter. I mean, I tend to do my nails quite often if I'm not wearing false nails, so I tend to sort of do them pretty much every night anyway. Again, you only need like one coat of this as well, which is better than the Barry M, because you tend to need one or like two or three. Which can get a little bit thick. The next one I've got is the Sally Hansen Complete Salon Manicure. This one is in Angel Wings. It's not actually green. And nail polish leaked. It leaked. So basically, it's just a kind of pearlescent white. But it goes on lovely, and when you see it in the light, it's got this sort of purple pink sheen to it. Beautiful, love it. This one doesn't chip as badly actually. This one is really good. You need a couple of coats to get a good colour. I'm not sure about the other colours in this range because I don't have any of them, but it is really nice. And again, it doesn't chip. It is a little bit more expensive, but you do get what you pay for. The next one I've got is the Stay Perfect range from Number 7. This one is in Stand Back 300. These are more the sort of price range of the Sally Hansens. However, they're more the quality of the Barry M's. So although you pay more for them, they're not quite as durable as the others. I mean, I've got quite soft nails naturally, and they tend to bend, so if they bend, obviously the nail polish automatically chips, so that's kind of a problem for me. So if you have soft nails, not really one to go for unless you want to keep repainting them every day. Obviously there are ways of getting around the chipping. I tend to go for acrylics or gels. Acrylics, obviously they damage your nails, which isn't so great. Once you take them off, you tend to have dents and ridges and bits peeling off. Obviously it depends on how you take them off. If you get them removed professionally, you shouldn't, but they will probably be quite soft and chip quite easily, especially once they've just come out of the acetone. They're very soft, so yeah, not always the best option. If you're going to wear them constantly, it doesn't matter, because as soon as you have one set taken off, you'll probably have another put back on. So, you know, and obviously you have the added benefit of being able to have so many different designs and shapes and lengths. I usually have mine very long, but I love crazy designs and pretty colours and that sort of thing, so there are a lot of things you can do with acrylics. I've found that they don't tend to break very easily on me. I've got a nice nail bed, so they're quite well stuck. I tend to use gel a lot because I can put it over my natural nails or I can put it over tips, which is brilliant. And you know, it does really last like a good couple of weeks. It's just like 2-week nail varnish that doesn't chip. I use 2 different products. I use the Rapide gel, which is like Barefoot Pink, this one. It's just gel, but it's in a little pot, comes sealed like this. You do need a brush, a gel brush specifically. Obviously the downside if you're going to do gels yourself is that you do need to buy a UV light, which can be pricey, but they seem to be going down in price now that people are getting more into it. The other brand I use is the NSI Polish Pro. It's so good. They have such great colours. The Rapide is good, it's cheaper. It's probably about £10 cheaper than the NSI. But the thing is, you do need 2 or 3 coats of this. The NSI doesn't drip as much, so you don't get that overflow onto your nails, onto your fingers from your nails. So that's a lot better. I mean, I'm wearing this one, the Ceylon Sapphire in blue with actually a Rapide gel glitter over the top, which is Galaxy Glitter. So you can mix the two, obviously not together, but you can, you know, have one of the blues or one of the colours from the NSI and then have a glitter over the top, which is made by Rapide. So that doesn't matter, because obviously once it's cured, it's already hard. There is a lot more kit required for gels. You need the finishing wipe and obviously the brush if you're going to use a pot like this. These obviously come with a brush, which I think is brilliant because it saves me having to clean my brush every time I use it. It just comes like a nail polish. You apply it the same, but for it to dry, you dry it under a UV light. Obviously, the key to having long-lasting nail polish is in the top coat. I use professional top coats purely because I do nails. So I have 2 different top coats, both by Pure Nails. This one is the quick dry top coat and it's just a nail polish. You just paint it on top of any nail that you do, be it acrylics, gels or just pure nail polish. It dries in seconds. I'm not even joking, it actually dries in seconds. And it gives a good shine. I'm wearing it now, and these have been done a week and a half and they're still shiny. I find that with gel, once you've wiped it, you do need a top coat because it goes quite dull. You need a top coat to keep it shiny. My favourite top coat though is the Pure Nails UV Gel Sealer, which comes in a UV protected bottle, which is great. You paint it on the same as any nail polish. It's clear, just like that, but you cure it for 2 minutes under a UV light. It dries like glass. I mean, harder than glass. I actually bit my nail once and broke a tooth because of that top coat. That's how hard it dries. It's really good quality. It is expensive. I mean, I'm using a basic range and this is nearly £15. There are other companies out there, I can't think of their name now, but they do the same top coat, which is a UV gel sealer, but it's actually got glitter in it. So if you decided that you wanted just plain gel but with a little bit of glitter, there is a good top coat like this but with glitter in it. I enjoy doing nail art as well. I use stripers a lot, which are just like nail polishes. but they have an extra thin brush, like specifically for nail art, so you can do lines and little pretty things. But recently I've really got into the caviar beads. Now, I bought this packet from eBay and they cost me just under £1, and as you can see there are 12 colours. I already have matching nail polishes to these colours, but you can wear them over like contrasting colours. I recently did my friend's nails and she had white and then she had purple beads on top. Again, if you have soft nails, they will chip and they come off quite quickly. So, you know, and the problem is you can't cover it with a top coat like the gel sealer, purely because it will crack and it will just come off. If you use the quick dry top coat, that's fine, and it does stay shiny and it keeps them on a little bit longer, but again, not that long lasting. But they do look good, so they're perfect for like a night out or a wedding, or, you know, wherever you are going, just for something different. I've just bought the Makeup Academy Fur Effects nails. I love this product. It comes in, I think, 5 colours at the moment, but I'm sure they're going to extend their range because it's really, really great. It comes in a little pot with a shaker, but I took that out. And it's basically like felt that's been shaved. It's really hard to explain, but even just touching it, you can see that it's got blue on my finger already. All you do is you paint normal nail polish on your nails, and before it dries, you sprinkle some of the Fur Effect nails onto the wet nail polish and leave it to dry. Now, again, the problem with this is you can't really cover it with a top coat because you won't have the fur effect. They come out like velvet, which is amazing, but you can't cover it. So, again, it will chip quite quickly, which I find is a problem with pretty much every nail product I ever come across, unless I'm wearing fake ones. I do love the product and I think it looks great, but I can't see it really being practical if you're cooking and washing up. I mean, I haven't had them myself yet because I've been wearing gels, but I kind of figure if you're washing up, they're going to get wet, or if you're in the shower, you know, like, how does that work? I don't know. Anyone know? Let me know. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, nails can be so much fun. You can really like go to town on them. You can have the talons with the you use a nail form underneath the nail to put the acrylic over the top. Brilliant. I was watching a YouTube video the other day and this lady did a butterfly encapsulated in the acrylic. Oh, amazing. Anyway, I'm rambling. But to be honest, all in all, there isn't really a nail product out there that isn't going to chip if you're having it on natural nails, because natural nails bend so easily. Even if you have strong nails, they will be moving and you won't realise it, but it makes it chip. I mean, the only way you can try and protect it is with, for example, the UV gel sealer or a good top coat. Sally Hansen also do top coats, so I would use one of those if you cannot get hold of the professional makes, because this is probably the best nail polish I've found, and the longest lasting. But, you know, as far as I'm concerned, I'll stick to the Barry M and, you know, Rimmel, purely because they're so cheap that it doesn't matter if I have to redo them every day. I just get into a routine before I go to bed, paint my nails, let it dry, and I'm sorted. Nail art, just use... My phone just went off. I'm sorry. But yeah, nail art, go to town. Just do whatever you can. Caviar beads have always been a favourite. You can do lots of different designs, diagonals, tips, whatever you feel. Just get creative. If you can get hold of stripers, I know that Claire Accessories have recently started doing some. and they're just literally a nail polish with a really thin brush. And again, use a top coat. Use a top coat. That is the best way of protecting your nail polish and hoping that it will last as long as it possibly can. But if you really want long-lasting colour that won't chip on your natural nails, go for gels. Gels are the way forward. The other thing I should mention is that gels do not damage your nails half as badly as acrylics. They come off near enough as easily as nail polish, so really easy to do and really easy to remove. So anyway, I hope you liked my video. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll leave as many links as I can in the description, and see you soon. Thank you. Bye bye.